speaking of Darren, look, Darren's blowing me up for some reason. He's like, I know you're podcasting. I want in. Give me in. You don't get to get in. We're having a good conversation.
I don't want you falling.
Yeah, fall over the table.
Free falling.
Again, so we were at the Doll Hut, right, for my buddy Rob's birthday, and we were playing, and you know the Doll Hut.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's where you go to die, man. And
many people have.
Yeah, that's true. But anyways, we're playing, and Darren fell on the stage. He's just like trying to take a picture, like fell on the stage. And I start kicking him like, hey, you can't lie on my stage, man. What's wrong with you? Get off my stage. That's a no-no. This stage is small enough. Like, get the fuck out of here.
There's 5 people over. We don't need a 6th.
Yeah, there's 5 people on this stage. I can't have another drunken body on here. I can't have it. Silly boy. Darren's funny. But yeah, those are weird things with me, man, with the wife sometimes, or with the girlfriend, where it's like I gotta ask my girl, or now I respect if that's how your household works, I get it. But it's weird to go, I've heard this is a real thing. I've heard this, we're like, hey bro, my girl just ain't having it, man. I can't make it to the show tonight. I said, what'd you say?
Tonight.
Yeah, tonight. No, tonight.
Bullshit, you better be there.
Oh, I gave him the business. I mean, this was a while back, but I couldn't believe my ears. I couldn't believe it.
How old was he?
We were 20.
Okay. Anything under 25, I'll give it.
Yeah, I think we were around there, 24, 25.
Okay, I'll give you a little bit of leeway, but anything after 26, anything after 30, fuck you.
Look, at that age, I had zero understanding. You get your bitch ass over here now, you little sissy. Get over here. What's wrong with you? Now I go, okay, I get it. If you got kids or okay, I get it. But get your ass over here. We booked this. You got to make commitments. Yeah. If you make the commitment, you got to honor it. Yeah. You got to. That's why I hate canceling shows. I hate it. Yeah. But sometimes you do. But I always feel like
in Dead Lazlo's place, I only canceled one show in 30 years. Nice. And that was because my grandfather passed away.
Right, well,
he was about to pass away, and I needed to be there.
Good reason.
And I did get to see him before he passed.
Good. Yeah, because you would have been a little bummed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was the only show. And it was at Pat's Cocktails. Fucking Van Nuys.
It's all right. It's all right. I don't care where it is. Yeah. You made the commitment.
Yeah. I never got to play there.
Yeah.
Only club in L.A. and I never got to play at.
I think you'll be
that was a good reason.
I think you'll be all right.
Oh, yeah.
I think
it was a free show.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, speaking of the Doll Hut, man, yeah, we did that. Go-Go Riot was over at the Doll Hut. And it's funny, man, because we play with Carpet and the Mentors, right? But
the Mentors a few years ago, right before the lockdown in Ventura.
Did you? I didn't even stick around. I stuck
in the sandwich of love, one below and one above.
I didn't even.
She hasn't been laid in days. Now she's covered in mayonnaise.
So you're familiar?
Oh fuck yeah,
you're familiar.
Oh yeah, I got to hang out with El Duce one night.
Did you really?
Oh yeah.
Ah, see,
it was at a Red Hot Chili Peppers Butthole Surfers show at the Palladium. Nice. First time I took acid.
Go ahead.
Oh man, it was a fucking phenomenal night. We went to Funhouse right after that.
Yeah,
you remember that?
So you were? Oh no, I'm thinking of Funhouse. Oh my bad.
Funhouse was in North Hollywood.
My brain went to. Is that the nudie bar?
No, it was a house.
Oh, it was a house?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
A bunch of punks, had this house.
I was thinking of Seattle for some reason. I got in my head went straight to the Funhouse in Seattle.
That's right. I played
the Funhouse.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Yeah. They'll stock that little backstage room with beers. Yeah, that was cool. That was a big deal for me when I was there. I was like, look at all the beers you gave me. It was fantastic. Yeah. I'll smash them all.
That's what I love about Europe is that you play in Europe every fucking show. You get a fridge full of beer, so you don't ever have to ask for anybody, and they feed you breakfast and dinner, and then you get a per diem, so you get lunch on your own. Usually for me, I hate McDonald's, but when I'm in Europe, it's the best fucking American food you ever fucking have. I'll take a fucking Big Mac. Yeah.
Now you can't hate McDonald's because when you smack, like I never have McDonald's, but when I do, it's good.
I like the breakfast better than anything.
Dip that shit in the fucking barbecue. I'm just gonna smash my belly out. Like fuck it.
I like it better in Europe. It's like Jägermeister. I like it better in Europe.
You like it better in Europe? Why? Because it just. American
McDonald's?
Yeah,
because it's home.
Okay.
Because anywhere you go in the world, McDonald's is McDonald's.
Yeah,
it has that flavor. It reminds you of home. And there's sometimes when I go over there, usually 6 weeks. So by that third week, you want something home.
Yeah.
You know? And for me, I'm not the kind of guy that's going to go out and, find another lady or, whatever,
Right.
fucking fucked up guys do. I, try to be very loyal and understanding. But when I go on tour, you do get lonely. And for me, that's why I'm as big as I am, because when I get lonely, I like to indulge in food.
Fuck yeah,
and
dude.
beer.
Is that the best, though?
Yeah.
Is that the best in the hotel or wherever you just smash?
Oh, yeah. And that's what I love about European hotels, because
Yeah.
their breakfasts, I'll wake up at 6:30 in the morning. I went to bed at 4:30, but I'll wake up at 6:30 and go get that breakfast, those eggs, that fucking waffles, the potatoes, or that, in Europe they get those soft-boiled eggs. So you crack them open, and they're still kind of runny.
Oh, yeah. Little toast? Come on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Everything comes with bread and fucking butter and tomato and some cheese. And
Do you notice that that bread and butter is way different in Europe than it is
because it's fresh
here in America? Yeah.
Because it's made right there.
It's made right there, but it's also, we shoot up everything with stuff to make it bigger, right?
Yeah.
So it's easier to manufacture.
Or
and shit.
sweeter. It's so you get
More
diabetes.
sugar. Yeah. So they give you the beaties.
Like I when I was first diagnosed with diabetes,
Yeah.
My doctor was like, maybe you should like lay off the American beers and start drinking European beers because or something from another country.
They don't tell you to just lay
not-
off the beers?
No, because they know I'm a fucking beer drinker.
Interesting.
I'm very open and honest. I love smoking weed.
Yeah.
I haven't smoked weed in fucking weeks, and
Oh, really? Why?
last 4 months I've had some mental health issues where
And weed doesn't help?
no, it just makes me start thinking and get depressed more.
Huh.
Yeah, I need to be happy when I smoke weed. I need to be with people when I smoke weed and be partying with it. I can't just smoke it for
Wow. See, that's where, like I said, our genetic makeup is way different. If I get stoned, I want to be around no one, and I can't do anything. Like I wouldn't be able to do this podcast stoned. I'd just be like, I want to go away. But booze, I'm in. Little bit, maybe some opiates, right? Little Percocet, pretty sick. Love that. Okay,
but whiskey. I know you're a whiskey
little
drinker.
perky and whiskey. Fuck yeah, dude.
Are you Irish?
I'm Scottish. I'm a Scottish Jew. I'm Scottish Jewish is what I am. But everyone thinks I'm fucking Irish, man.
Well, because I've known you forever, and
I know, same thing.
You drink whiskey all
I
the
drink
time.
Irish whiskey. I prefer Irish whiskey. Tullamore Dew Irish whiskey, that's for sure. But the genetic makeup of especially weed, because all my friends smoke weed, right? Mm-hmm. And they're incredible at it. Play basketball, work out on it, fucking everything. I can't do any of that. But if you give me, this is what I found out with all my surgeries. Give me a handful of pills, you wouldn't even know I'm on pills. Where if you give, like, say, my girl a pill, she's, I hate it. She's all fucked up, right? It sucks. So our genetic makeup is so interesting how it does hit everybody different.
Right.
And that's how I got to understand, because I've never done heroin. You said you dabbled and you tried all that stuff.
I've snorted it.
In your
I've never
days.
shot it.
You snorted it
And smoked
in those
it.
days. But but heroin is basically OxyContin. It's basically would you agree? It just has a different name, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And it's not cut with whoever the fuck cut it before they gave it to you, right? So I got to understand, because I used to talk shit. I mean, like, if people were hooked on it, if they had withdrawals, get over it, pussy. It's your mind, man. Get over it. And then I started to understand how good that was. I was like, oh shit. So when I'm in the hospital and they're morphine, hooking me up with morphine and Dilaudid. You ever had Dilaudid? Ugh. It's incredible. Dilaudid. Oh my God. You give me a Dilaudid drip. Holy shit, man.
Too bad every time you do that button, it doesn't, like, every time you push the button, it doesn't give you something.
Come on, you son of a bitch.
Come
Go.
on.
Click.
Has it
click.
been 5 minutes?
Yeah. click. I think
Looking at the clock.
Yeah, I think mine was.
Yeah.
I think mine was every 15. I think it was, and I'm just, come on, you son of a bitch, and that cool little fucking injection when it gets in there, you're just like, fuck yeah, man. Yeah. That's the voice. Oh yeah, that's the voice you get, man, and it's incredible.
Yeah.
And for anyone that hasn't known, like, if you can have the most pain you ever had, they shoot that in you, it's gone in seconds, gone milliseconds. It's amazing how they can just shut off all your pain receptors. Just shuts it off. It's amazing, right?
Yeah.
Like, holy shit. And I try to describe this to people about not even morphine, Dilaudid. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy how good that is. So I get it. So I have a little more empathy to folks when they get hooked on that shit and they need help to get off. I used to be a real asshole about it. Get over it, faggot. Fuck you, man. Just fucking get rid of it.
I got another fucking thing to tell you.
Okay, go ahead.
Listening to your fucking podcast.
Go ahead.
One of your boys, you were talking to him. He's a diabetic, and you were like, "Oh, so you're on medication? Yeah, what kind of pills are you on?" Well, there's this glucosamine, and you're like, "Oh, that's for dogs and bone pain. That's not for fucking diabetes." He's like, "Well, I take it." And you're like, "Well, you need to know what you take." Well, I take 5 pills a day. I don't give a fuck. Do you know what they're called?
Yeah.
No. Well,
Yeah.
you should know.
You should know, right?
You yelled at it, dude. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm a diabetic. I'm on a bunch of fucking pills."
Do you know them?
No.
Okay.
Well, actually, I stopped taking them.
Okay. Well, look, I'll retract that a little bit. So people just don't know what they're on then, huh?
When the doctor fucking tells you this is gonna fucking make you feel better, or,
Yeah.
the only thing that I see
They do
different,
have crazy.
'cause
You know what? You're right. I may take that back because I got my dogs on some medication, and then I called. I need to re-up. They're like, "What is it?" I go, "Shit, I don't remember what it is."
you should have it on your fucking computer.
I should have it because they're long names, man. It's like a fucking, it's like a New York taxi cab driver's name, dude. It's like you don't know what are these letters in here? Yeah.
There's a number in this fucking name.
Yeah, what is this? Up,
Is this
down,
a Russian?
what is this? This up, down, swirly thing?
There's a del E in it.
Yeah, what is that, dude? All right, so I apologize. So I guess you don't know what they're called. All right, I'm with you.
No. I know one is metformin, and the other one is like, I think it was like the same as his, like, but I think it's glipizide or something like that.
But you ain't taking no glucosamine for diabetes.
Oh, fuck, all right.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. He just made up some shit.
Yeah, I think he just was.
He got caught in the spotlight. He got caught.
I think he just mispronounced it. He's dyslexic.
He's
not an idiot. He's just dyslexic.
He got caught while I was staring at him. That's what happened. That's what happens. When you give someone the floor, right? You give them the floor, and then they start to lose it. Their brain scrambles. It's interesting.
I know how to get myself out of anything. I'm a great talker.
Well, you're on stage.
Yeah.
That's my theory about.
I'm a comedian and I'm a fucking singer, so I know how to get myself out of anything.
You're on stage. You know how to just.
How many tickets and arrests I've gotten out of just because I know how to talk to a cop.
See,
I know you're doing your fucking job.
I gotta learn that one.
I've gotten out of so many fucking tickets.
Have you?
Yeah. I've
not
gotten
just
pulled
girls
over for 7 DUIs and I've only gotten one.
Get the fuck out of here.
The last one was the fucking clincher.
I got 2 of them. I got 2 DUIs.
Really?
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
The only one.
I mean, I knocked them out. They're done.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine was in 2007.
My last one was what was it? 4 years ago, I think. 4 years ago. So it's still on the record, but it's paid off. Paid it. I paid it. Did my time. Did my dumb classes.
Did
my dumb classes. Stupid fucking.
One of my best friends from like high school, he told me one night that he got in DUI, and he started going to those AAA. There was AA, there was AA classes.
I was at AAA today. Yeah,
and he was already done. Like it was like the last, and he never got up to speak. My name is so and so, and I'm an alcoholic, and then you tell your little story. He never did any of that until the last day.
But he was there for a DUI though.
Yeah, so 3 years he had to take these classes.
You don't need to speak.
No.
Yeah.
But the last day he did the last class. Ow, Sparrow.
What's she doing? She's trying to
like,
get you.
shut up.
She's trying to get your attention.
She had her foot on her paw on my foot for like so long.
Yeah.
And then she was laying on my foot.
She's funny.
And I moved it. Maybe that's why she scratched me.
You hear her whining? You hear her whining down there? She goes, meow. She does
keep
that.
pushing my foot.
You hear her? Watch, you can hear her. She's an attention whore, man.
So my buddy, he goes,
Yeah.
it's his last AA meeting, and I'm just gonna make up a name. So he goes, he has a flask in his jacket.
Yeah.
He goes, my name's Ted, and I'm an alcoholic. Watch.
Oh,
And then walked out.
Oh,
He already had his thing signed and everything. He just walked out.
wow.
And that was the best.
That's hilarious. That's so funny.
He's so punk rock.
That's hilarious. Because it does start to anger you a little bit just sitting there, even if you're.
It made me want to drink more.
It totally makes you want to drink more.
You know, no disrespect to anybody who's an alcoholic and has done some horrendous shit or whatever, but like every time, like 3 years, I went to these fucking classes and sat there, and it was like, what? That was rock bottom. That's a fucking Wednesday.
Yeah.
You know,
you're all weak.
Yeah, totally. Like, I drank 2 beers.
I drank 2 beers
in an IPA.
I yelled at my neighbor.
That double hazy IPA really got to me.
Weak pussy.
I went home and yelled at my daughter and my wife. Did you hit him? No. Yeah. Then what the fuck?
Weak. Yeah. Fruit. Yeah.
I was driving. I turned my windshield wipers on.
Yeah.
Dude,
really? I think there's a lot more. I think they just like the camaraderie that comes along with some of this too.
Yeah, and the coffee. Donuts.
Is it just for the free coffee? The free coffee and
donuts and
cigarettes you can bum off of everybody. I've never seen people smoke so much than at an AA meeting.
When Lazlo, we had a studio in Sunland, and there was a Chinese food place, our rehearsal studio, and then AA place and a laundromat.
Perfect.
And right around the corner was a liquor store.
Yeah.
And back then, Lazlo, we were drinking 18 packs each.
Yeah.
Like we would drink, because we were LA's Kings of Beer, we would drink like 10 beers and then rehearse, because whenever we went on tour, we would get drunk and then we'd go on stage and sucked. Yeah. So we finally figured it out. Like, oh, well, we need to fucking rehearse drunk. That way when we go on tour.
Oh, clever. Yeah.
You know, that when we go on tour. You know, and it fucking worked, because in 1999 when we went on tour, we recorded a live album at CBGB.
Okay.
And Road on the Record took us out to go drinking.
I'd love to hear that. Yeah.
And fucking, dude, we were fucking, hey, dude, pictures. like, oh, we'll take 5 pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 5 guys in the band. Yeah. Do you want something?
Yeah.
I know you're paying for it, but do you want something?
Yeah.
And we were just drinking fucking pictures. We went back, recorded our live album that night, and dude, people were like, no, this is just their album with a crowd, you know, sample on it.
Yeah.
That's us live.
Huh. Why were they saying crowd sample?
Because we were fucking slamming.
They weren't believing it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. And it was fucking, that's all live. It's on fucking YouTube, you know.
Yeah. I can play drunk. Yeah, man.
Yeah. If you're used to rehearsing and doing it all the time, then it just comes second nature.
Right.
But there are some bands that, you know, you rehearse sober, you try to get it all tight, and then you get to a show. Oh, we're going on 5th tonight?
Yeah.
Out of 8 bands? Oh, and then you start drinking and
just
drinking.
Annihilated by the time
and then you get out there.
the closer. Yeah.
And you can't play, whatever.
Well, that's the worst. Yeah, I vowed to never do that again. I've done that before.
That's why we took a year off from touring and decided, okay, we're going to drink and hang out.
I love that.
And then we're going to rehearse.
That's funny, because a lot of people would take the opposite road, which is we're not going to drink, or
we were LA's Kings of Beer.
You're like, hey, bro, it doesn't matter. Some people are posers,
reputation.
Man. They're posers. You know,
no, we weren't.
I know, but some people are. We're going to act like we're drunk because it's in our name. You know, no, but I mean, that's good. Hey, we're going to practice drunk. We got to learn. Got to learn, son. I love that. Yeah, it's just any practice.
And we did. We spent like 8 months in the fucking rehearsal studio, 18 packs each. But what I was gonna tell you is like we go to liquor store and everybody come back to the studio with an 18 pack, and everybody from the AA is out there smoking cigarettes with their coffee, and they're looking at us like,
just drooling.
We go into the studio, and then a couple of guys with it, and we open the door. Hey. Sorry.
He thought someone was at the door.
So they would knock, and all of a sudden, they were like, "Hey, man, I'll buy one of those beer off you for like $5."
Is that right?
Yeah. And they, oh, you guys smoking weed in here, dude? I'll give you $10 for a bong hit and $5 for a beer.
Imagine bringing a little bag of blowsy in there, man. Watch people lose their mind.
Fucking hell.
You know. But it's true. It does make you want to drink, man. When you're in those classes, say your DUI classes.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait to go to the bar after that.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have got smashed that night, but I go out and I just want it kills me.
I would on my way home.
It's doing the opposite.
Over, grab a couple 6-pack, and
I mean, we know it's all about money in the DUI world, but just let you guys know out there, the guys that really believe in it, it makes us all want to drink. Like, holy shit!
If you're beating the shit out of your kids and wife,
Okay.
yeah, you got a problem.
Okay, yeah.
But if you get pulled over because you came home from a fucking party,
Yeah.
you know, and you're kind of weaving, or, you know, the DUI I got, my brother was sitting next to me making me fucking laugh, and I'm driving all over the fucking, you know, the 101.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
No. Yeah.
But that motherfucker.
The buzz kills.
Dude, they pulled me over. They asked me, do you know where you are right now? And I'm like, yeah, I'm on Reseda. No, you're on White Oak. I was like, fuck. That was the other exit. Nah. And then they arrest me, and then my brother's like, you know, can you drive? He's like, nah, I'm drunk too. And I'm like, all right, well, we can't do anything to you. So he's just like, all right. He's like, hey, can you guys drive me home?
Yeah.
And they're like, no, you need to get your own ride home. And he's like, come on, give me a ride home. You know, come on. Let's go to Pat Cocktails.
Oh,
and
shit.
the cops are like, dude, it's after 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
No bars are open. All right. Jack in the Box, I'm buying.
Oh, shit.
And I look at the cop and I go, see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He was making me laugh.
That's why I drove. Yeah.
You know, I was like, well, you're still going in.
Yeah, it's the worst, man. You know, when you get, I guess, you know, when you get, both my DUIs, I had 0.08, 0.09 coming home from work. You know what I mean? It
3 in the afternoon?
It was just, no, it was at night. You know, I'm in the studio. You know, and you're just like, like, guys, really? Like, come on, man. Like, what the fuck? You know, one night I was out with my dogs, man. I picked up my dogs, and fucking, they pulled, my last DUI, my dog's in my car. And
they took you in?
They took me in, man.
What did they do with the dogs?
I had to beg and plead not to impound my dogs, but I said, please let me have my dad come and pick up my dogs. I go, I'll fucking, it'll kill me if I know my dogs are in there, man. Yeah. Come on, you got to get in. So they go, all right. So we sat there and waited, but it made it worse because my dog, you see my dogs. Yeah. My dogs are sweet.
Oh yeah.
Baron's no joke though. He'll fuck some shit up, but he was trying to get at those cops. He was not having it. He was smashing.
You taking daddy out?
Yeah.
No.
He was losing it. And
he's brown, so he's half Mexican.
They're like, they're like, is he dangerous? I go, nah, man, he's sweet. He's like, he sure looks dangerous. I go, well, you're taking me away. Yeah. I'm in handcuffs, man. He's not happy. There's lights all in his face, you know.
He's only seen Mama do that to him.
You know, yeah. He knows what to do on there. He knows to lie down when that happens. But yeah, that was it was just one of those things. I was like, really, guys? Like, this is stupid. This is dumb. But I know it's just for money and what the fuck, you know. I could go on and on about dumb DUIs and all that bullshit. Look, I want in on that business. That's a big business. Yeah. How can we get in? How can we get in on that?
Lawyer?
You know, I want the DUI class money. That's what I want. You know,
dude, I didn't even remember how much I fucking paid on that shit, dude.
Bro, it's
because you did have to pay every week, right?
Every week.
Your dues or whatever.
Yeah, you're paying every week. Yeah. There's 60 to a class, and the class is going all day, every day.
Yeah.
Add that shit up, man.
And how long were you in the class? I can't remember. Like an hour or two?
I think it was about 2 hours, I think. 2 hours of bullshit.
And like what, twice a week or once a week? I can't remember. Dude, I swear to God, I blocked all that shit out.
I was twice a week.
Yeah.
You're twice a week, and then you pay an upfront fee, too.
Yeah. It's like a $500 upfront fee, and then like $60.
It's roughly 60, something like that. Yeah. So you're doing that.
It was something stupid like $62.50. Yeah. $62.38.
Well, that's because they're pocketing some of it. Yeah.
And you get no change. Exact change only.
That's absolutely correct. That's right. Yeah. There's no change, bitch. Yeah.
And there was always the point in the sense.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Smart, because you're not going to wait. Who walks with change?
Yeah.
Most people don't have
the
perfect.
You're going to go up to the 63.
Yeah.
You know, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, and they're just going to pocket that.
Yeah.
Scandalous, man. Scandalous, but I want in. I want in on that. My boy, my friend Vic, who's a drummer, Vic actually teaches those DUI classes.
What's his last name?
Ray. You may know him. But yeah, he's a great guy, and he's helped me out with these my first DUI. He helped me out.
Not with the second. Now you're on your own, brother.
You're on your own on this one, buddy. I mean, he helped me out mostly with good information and had to make it so it's not as much of a problem. Which sucked at the time of my first DUI. I drove for a living. I delivered parts. I delivered parts for copiers, and I drove for a living. So that was a problem. They took away my license. They didn't give me no work permit, nothing like that.
I was a fucking repo, man.
Yeah.
So I had to drive a tow truck.
Is that fun?
I love repo.
Yeah.
Dude, you get to steal cars for a fucking living,
Steal
and if somebody
cars.
comes out with a fucking gun and you ain't going nowhere, dude, I'm calling the
Yeah.
cops. Call the cops, dude. You're gonna get educated tonight.
Yeah.
And
Pay
the
your
cops-
bills. Pay your bills, son.
And the cops would get there and they'd hand them the fucking keys.
Wow.
And I would tell people, dude, I'm gonna walk away tonight. I'm not even gonna fucking drive your fucking car out of here. I'm gonna drive it out of here.
Yeah.
So, and that key, you're gonna give it to me in my hand.
Yeah. How many times did most people just give it up?
I would say 60% of the time.
Okay. But they have to know what it is, though, right?
Yeah,
you would let
yeah.
them know if they saw you.
Yeah.
But if they didn't see you,
Dude,
you're out.
Yeah.
You're just out.
Hook and buck.
Yeah.
What we called it.
And you hook it up to a tow truck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And 30 seconds. I think our fastest one was 15 seconds.
Hook and buck.
Yeah. Like, don't even strap it down. You knew where the fucking,
You knew you didn't pay the bills. How long until you get repoed? How many bills have to be overdue?
It depends on what contract you sign. Could be 30 days, 60 days.
Is that
90
even in the
days.
contract?
When you buy a car,
Yeah.
you're signing. It says in there, if you don't pay by,
Yeah.
in this amount of time, then we're going to repossess your vehicle.
Okay.
But people don't read contracts.
I didn't never read that part. Because I'm going to pay my bills. Though.
Right.
I definitely pay my bills.
Some people, they don't. And
Well, I
then-
mean, I guess if
and they think, okay, I got this grace period,
yeah,
but they don't know what it is.
right. Well, I mean, a
sudden-
grace period. I mean, I've missed bills. I'm not saying I'm always on time all the time, but I've definitely missed bills. But you go, oh shit, where am I at? Oh, okay.
And then you call.
Yeah.
Well, I always used to tell people, it was like, a car payment is like a relationship. Once you start communicating with your lady or the bank,
Yeah.
that's when shit goes bad. And
Right.
then it goes south.
Right.
And they want their shit back.
Yeah. All you got to do is communicate, or just send some money.
Yeah, but as
Yeah.
long as you're communicating, you call the bank and say, "Look, I'm going to be late this month. Can I, pass it over to next month?"
Yeah.
Sure. As long as you're communicating, there's,
Sometimes they say sure. Yeah.
there's no.
What I used to do for a while, I would send some money.
Yeah.
That's all I had. I had no choice. I had fucking no money.
As long as they're getting money.
Yeah, I'm sending
It's like
just
a relationship.
just to let you know. Just to let you know, I want to pay you. This is what I got though. Now, of course, the interest builds up. The late payments definitely build up. I wouldn't recommend that on anyone. But that's cool. You were a fucking repo man.
13 years.
13 years repo man. Why? How come you're not doing that anymore?
Got too old, man. Yeah.
To-
Like this younger generation.
That's a young world
yeah,
repo.
yeah. Oh yeah, because there's all like the first, I would say, first 9, 10, 11, 12 years, okay, let's say 9 or 10 years was okay, but this younger generation, especially the Armenian generation, they want to fight. One motherfucker pushed me, and dude, he donked my dick in the dirt. It was all gravel too. So
You got into it with him?
yeah, he just came out and what the fuck, bam, pushed me.
Yeah.
2 hands, 2 palms to the chest.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
And then another time, a guy.
But you're not supposed to get into it with them.
No,
Like,
you're
if
not
they're
supposed to get physical.
if they're gonna do
and then
that
I call the
shit.
cops.
Yeah.
And then he put his hands on me. Do you
Right.
want to press charges or what? He couldn't even afford his fucking car payment.
Yeah.
What am I going to do to him in court?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Just let him go.
Well, the cars that you're repoing, are they nice cars or
Some.
people?
I've gotten to drive a Lamborghini, a Ferrari,
Because that's what
Bentley.
That's what I'm picturing. I'm picturing
Corvettes.
I'm picturing people. They just went over their means because anyone could get any
Especially
car.
when you're in the ghetto.
Yeah.
In the ghetto.
Oh yeah. They want to
Like,
roll hard, baby.
You're in a fucking shit apartment, but
Yeah.
you got a Bentley back there?
Yeah.
Really?
And then you threw on the extra rims, so now your
But
warranty's
it was
up.
weird, like
Yeah.
when you show up like in Beverly Hills because they got somebody else paying their bills, but they got like a fucking a Solara
Yeah.
in the fucking driveway or a fucking Sonata. It's
Right.
like
You're like,
I know you can afford to pay that,
Right.
so you have somebody working for you paying your bills, and they didn't pay your bill because they would come out. I didn't know. I'll pay you right now.
But doesn't someone would come out and be like, "Oh shit, sorry," and just here, I'll cut you off.
yeah,
Cut you off
yeah.
some cash right now.
Yeah, and I'll give you some extra just for your time.
Yeah.
So
So
but we
some
can't take
assistant-
payment. we can't take payment right there.
Yeah.
But I would always tell him, like, as a matter of fact, I got a story for you.
So some dumb assistant.
I repoed
Yeah.
one of our fucking, like, I'm not gonna say the band. I'm not gonna say who it was.
You could tell me when we were off.
Yeah. But I repoed his car, and he's one of my fucking favorite. He's a legend.
Oh, okay.
And
I want to know. Yeah.
And our fucking truck passed him. We have cameras.
Yeah.
And boop. I was like, oh shit. Let's see. Who's this? I know him.
Yeah.
He's a friend.
Yeah.
He's a fucking legend. We need to hook and book. Because we need the money.
Yeah.
And just because he's my friend, fuck.
Whoa. What a trip.
So we took it, and the next morning I called my boss and I was like, dude, if he comes in, do everything you can to give it back to him.
Okay, right.
And he went in. They didn't charge him any fees on our part.
Okay.
Just pay what.
Does he know where to go in? Is it where do you go for that?
What's the first thing you're going to do if your car's gone?
Well, I think it's stolen.
So you're going to call the cops. Well, the first thing I do when I take your car is I call the LAPD or whatever.
Yeah, especially out in front of my house. Yeah,
well, you have to. That's the law. You call it into that local PD.
Yeah,
and you tell them this car was repossessed because you don't want a fucking stolen car, being out there.
Yeah.
So the cops already know. So you call, oh, my car was fucking stolen. What's the plate? Blah, 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 blah. No.
You didn't pay your bill.
It was repossessed.
Yeah.
So this is where you go.
Oh,
they already have the address.
Right.
And they send, or they tell you, call your bank, and they'll tell you where it is.
Right.
And then you call the bank, they're like, oh, yeah, you owe $1,200 on it.
Don't let me forget to ask you who that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to know. What a cool job, man.
It was.
Yeah, do you miss it?
Yeah, I do.
There's a little bit of adrenaline in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I should tell the story, but I have to because it's funny.
Well, please, if it bums you out, we can edit.
No, it's not. It's not. It doesn't bum me out. It's just it's funny because I don't know if it's in other businesses or whatever, but I know in the repo business that when it's African American,
you
can't be a racist, and so when you get the call, sometimes they tell you, okay, it's a Canadian. And that was
I know
code.
exactly what that means. I know what that means.
Yeah, it's
you
code.
say that in restaurants.
Yeah.
When black people show up, you go, there's Canadians here because they don't tip.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that. But.
Hold on, I'm going to keep rolling. No, I'm going to make you real uncomfortable.
Dude, put your hand down.
Oh, shit.
Table for 5.
I was busting someone's balls there yesterday. I was doing that too. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So I'm outside, and this is actually in my town, in Tahunga. We're repossessing a car. And I look, and I got my flashlight, and I was in the car, and I was like, I fucking flashed, you flash the tow truck so they can pull in.
Okay.
And I look, and there's a badge, like a work badge, and I can see a picture, a name. So I go, oh, yeah, fuck, that's our name.
That's our guy.
And it's a black guy, you know? So my partner comes over, makes sure the car is, ready, jacks it up, and then I go, hey, Canadian. Yeah. So the guy comes down. He's a businessman, very calm, cool, collected black man, and very nice. But he comes and he's like, "Oh fuck, I forgot to fucking pay the bill, dude." He goes, "I got the money right now. Can you take payment?" No, we can't. He's like, all right, dude. Here, gives me the key. Everything's cool. We're just about to leave, and he goes, "Hey, bro, can I talk to you for a second?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "I gotta ask you, how do you know it's from Canada?"
Oh.
And I looked at your picture.
Oh, shit.
And we just started laughing about it because he had no idea what I was talking about.
But how did he hear you?
Because he was in the balcony smoking a cigarette.
Oh, shit.
And he just looked down.
And he saw it all happening?
Yeah, and but like I said,
he didn't yell at you?
No,
oh, okay.
He was so nice because he knew.
Yeah. He knew what was up. He was probably waiting. He was like, I'll just not pay until something happens.
You know what? He wasn't that kind of guy.
No.
I honestly believe him. And he was just like, dude, he must have been going through a rough period. And
what kind of car was it?
Like a fucking Toyota Camry or something.
Oh, wasn't even cool.
Yeah.
No, okay.
No, it wasn't like some,
Yeah.
It wasn't something he was going to die for.
I picture everything that gets repoed is like a Ferrari that someone couldn't afford or something.
No, I got to drive a Ferrari out of some guy's driveway.
Yeah.
And then my boss, and he goes, "I want to drive it."
Yeah.
So he got to pull it into the parking lot.
Yeah.
And tore that spoiler.
Yeah.
Off
no.
because he didn't. He's supposed to go to the angle and then come in. No, he went straight in. Boom. He had to pay for it. He had to pay for the repairs on it.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that
we took it. We drove it away.
What happens if someone has like a one of those brake lots on or a club or something?
A club, all you need is a fucking hammer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That thing comes right off.
Like,
that key don't matter.
Yeah.
It's just, for an amateur to go look at it and go, yeah.
But it slows people down at least. It's better than nothing, I guess, right?
Not really.
What about those little brake locks, where they wedge in the brakes and then lock it?
Again,
same thing. Same thing? You just hammer that thing, huh?
Yeah, hammer, you just fucking BAM!
And then just it'll loosen up and unlock. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna test that. I'm gonna test that on my car because I gotta.
You use a rubber hammer or a fucking regular hammer?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or a roofing hammer. Doesn't matter.
Just doesn't matter. Just any hammer.
As long as you fucking hit it.
Man, that what a 16. You probably seen some shit with that, huh? And what are the odds that they come out and they're always trying to fight you? Probably pretty good. Right?
Yeah. Well, they always come out because obviously, dude, somebody's stealing my car. Unless they see the fucking lights and they're hooked up and it's in the air,
right.
Then they have no chance.
Right. But do you need to pop the car or do you just need to hook it up?
Depends. I mean,
because
is it a rear wheel drive? It's front wheel drive.
You have to put it in neutral, right? Yeah.
Well, if you whatever,
Yeah.
If it's a rear wheel drive, you have it in the air by the rear, you're gone.
Right.
But if it's a front wheel drive and you get it from the rear, yeah, you got to open it up, tie the steering wheel, put it in neutral.
Yeah.
Oh, and what a trip. Trying to bypass a fucking alarm.
Yeah. What a trip.
My partner and I were, both locksmiths, so.
Oh, really?
Shit!
Can I have you look at something? I need you to pop the laundry. You pay for the laundry in here.
Oh,
they won't empty the.
Is it the circle one?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's
special ones.
Are you able to help me get that fucking thing? Because what they're doing is they're not emptying the change. So the change is getting. It's not like I'm trying to steal it.
Right.
I just want it to work.
Right.
So the change is getting stuck in there. So I'm hearing, I have two other neighbors, and I'm hearing them just smashing the fuck you, man. And I'm doing it too. Like it'd be 3 a.m. I'm just losing my shit on our thing we share. There's only a few of us in this building here, so it's like, we can hear everything, and
right.
and we're all boys and shit, so it's all cool, But Gizz, where are you playing next, man?
Well, we're taking what month is it?
We are in August.
August?
Yeah.
So it's the end of August, right?
End of shit already, yeah.
So we're taking the rest of this month off. Mixed the song the other day for a tribute record.
Nice.
And then August, September, we're taking off just because I have a lot of I have 2 EPs we're releasing, and I need to mix them. And then in October 7th or 8th, we're playing in Tahunga at the Family Fun Days at a Catholic church, Our Lady of Lords in Tahunga.
Yeah.
And then we're playing at the end of October. We're playing at a Halloween.
Well, give me your next one, because if you want, I'll list your stuff on the links and stuff.
Yeah, everything's in October.
Yeah, like October. You're skipping September.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to be mixing 2 records.
Nice.
So, 7th or 8th of October, 14th of October at the Maui Sugar Mill. And then,
we'll be at the Maui Sugar Mill also on the 8th, I think.
And then the 29th, we're playing at the, what is it, the FVW or some shit?
VFW?
Yeah. At,
good old VFW?
In Tahunga.
VF Dubs? Hell yeah.
So it's like a haunted house upstairs, and they got a bar downstairs, and we're playing the bar.
I love haunted houses. All right.
What my next door neighbor, he's been like the guy that does all the creation and the design
like
for
on
the
Halloween?
haunted house.
Yeah.
He spends like a month there with the Boy Scouts.
He just loves it, huh?
Yeah, he loves horror movies and stuff.
Yeah, he's way into it.
But right now he's on tour with Lizzo and Usher. So,
okay.
Stage guy.
No, that's cool. It's probably just good work.
Yeah.
That's good work.
And he says they're both really cool.
I imagine.
Yeah.
They're shit, though. They're terrible.
I love Lizzo.
Do you? She's fucking terrible. I actually like
I love that big
I like
bitch.
Usher, actually. Usher's pretty good.
Yeah, he saved his fucking life.
Say what?
My boy saved his life, dude.
Oh, yeah?
He went on stage, and the stage it had those L brackets.
Yeah.
And the stage wasn't hooked onto it. And he saw the stage coming up apart, so he just fucking held onto it, and he was doing a 20-minute dance on that part of the stage.
Yeah.
And just fucking held it for 20 minutes. So his
He's like, bro, I
bodyguard-
would have fucking.
His bodyguard told him, Usher, right afterwards, like, dude, fucking boy right
Nice.
there, man. Your boy. He's your boy. You know?
Nice. Let me tell you a quick story about Usher real quick though before we get out of here. I was working at Old Tradition Tattoo on Hollywood Boulevard, and it was half hookah lounge, half tattoo, and we tattoo in the back, right? So, anyways, Usher came in for a hookah, right? He's got a beard on and a fucking hat. Now, I've never understood how people freak out about celebrities and things like that because I've never been that guy.
Yeah.
I just go, hey, how you doing? I move about my life, right?
Because you're a celebrity.
No, that's not it at all. I for some reason don't share that excitement. I'm more excited to see you because we know each other than someone I don't know just because I see him on TV. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I feel I've talked about why I don't give a fuck, but anyways, so he comes in, nice guy, and he's just showing hookahs. Anyways, a tourist comes in and loses his mind. He sees him, he recognizes him with the beard and everything. And he starts yelling out the door to Hollywood Boulevard that Usher's in here. Usher's in here. He's yelling it like a fucking nutcase, right?
Fuck.
Weird, dude. And people start piling in. They start piling in. And I had a small panic little bit. You know, I'm going, whoa, like it was like water. People start piling in. His wife comes in. You need to close the doors now. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is our shop, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we start pushing. So I become security. Now I'm pushing people out. We lock the door so the guy can fucking get a hookah because he just wants to go and smoke hookah with his boys. Right. And so he just wants to get a hookah. So he gets the hookah, and then we escort him to. He had a Mercedes that's sitting out front. So we walk him into the Mercedes, and that was it. He goes, "Thanks, man." And we were out, right? But I never seen grown men lose their shit like that. Like women, just like that. Just like that. They're squeaking. These are grown men with kids. They're squeaking. They're singing his songs to him. It was the weirdest shit I've ever seen.
Tell you an Usher song.
It was. I don't know one. I don't know one. Nice. He seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah.
And I understand he's a performer and he's big. But boy, was that weird. I've never seen it. So I looked at things because I never understood why people lose their shit over celebrities like that. I never got it, you know. But it was a trip, bro. Like I've never seen it.
I don't think I would ever lose my shit, but the one person, like especially lately, that I really want to meet, and I've never felt this way about anybody.
Okay, give it to me. Yeah,
is Post Malone.
Really?
Yeah, his last single, fucking Reputation, like spoke to me. And it was just like
I'm gonna have to
and
take
I've
a listen.
seen this guy,
Yeah.
you know, I've seen his videos and his interviews.
Yeah,
he's always so respectful. Oh, thank you, sir. And
Yeah.
and you can tell he's very humble.
Yeah.
And he did not realize what he was going to become. And that's what I respect about him.
But he's able to handle the celebrity though. It seems.
Yeah.
It seems
so
like
far.
that.
I mean, I've seen like a lot of like the TMZ or whatever,
Yeah.
like, you know, people, you know,
They're always trying to. That
you know,
drives me insane, man.
But you know, I've seen some shit where you know he's just.
I'm not familiar with his music.
Reputation, like whatever you start with that. He has a lot of hip hop shit.
Is that a song?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know he's a good musician. I've seen him play guitar
newest,
and shit. Yeah.
His newest single. Now he did a song with Ozzy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he's done stuff.
So
with
if you met Post Malone, if he was sitting right here, would you be like how you are right now, or would you, would you be a fucking?
No, I would be like, dude, you know, you are the fucking big time, you know. But I still respect you, and I'm not gonna fucking kiss your ass.
Yeah,
you know, you
but you can't if you don't say that to him because that's the worst.
No, I'm going to because I'm not.
Because it isn't the worst. Like if someone really likes your music or something, they'll come up to you and be like, they never can admit that they like your music.
I heard that. I heard you saying that. Like, dude, my girlfriend likes you, or my girlfriend doesn't like you, but I like you. You know, it's like,
all the time. No one can.
I've never gotten that. I've gotten. Well, I have gotten that actually. A couple of friends like, dude, my girlfriend doesn't like you because you do that song. You're cheap, and you sang it to her before, so she doesn't like you anymore. It's good.
but did you have to bring it up? Oh, gee, now I know another person hates me. Thanks.
I like it.
Oh, gee,
I love being hated. I'm Mexican.
Hey, you can't be loved by everybody.
Yeah.
That's what I always say. You can't be loved by everybody.
If you're loved by everybody, you're not doing it right.
But I feel like my girlfriend's like that. She'll, she's a huge Bowie fan or whatever. Like you may have heard on the podcast, but yeah, she Bowie dies, she cries. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't feel any of that, and that's been an interesting why don't I feel like if somebody who I admire as a musician, if they died, I gotta be honest, I don't give a fuck. I didn't know them.
If it's somebody like Bowie or Petty or like whoever,
like Lemmy and fucking.
I did cry when Lemmy
really
passed. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I respect the guy because I met him once.
Yeah.
And he was so fucking cool to me, and we had a really quick conversation. It was at the FM station. Remember the FM station in North Hollywood?
No.
It was like a metal bar.
Okay.
And we went to go see. It was a tribute night, and there was a band called Moosehead.
Okay.
And they were playing, and they went on stage, and they opened up with fucking Ace of Spades and ended with it.
Nice.
You never open with Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
That's an ender. Why do you play twice? It's like that band Europe. They play their famous song.
Is that right? They'll do
Final
it. They'll
Countdown.
do it twice.
They'll open it and close with it.
Is that cool or lame?
That's
I don't
lame.
know. I can't.
Why you play a song twice?
I can't tell. Well, maybe that's because that's
it's gotta be close.
Because really, that's the only one that people want.
Right.
It's the reason why they're doing it.
But then play it last. If you open up with it, then
people just go home. Well,
it's
got
like,
it.
It's like, you go home and you go to your lady. And,
let's miss traffic.
Right.
We're out.
And now, now we're gonna make love.
Right.
Let me try to do it again.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. You blew your load. Maybe that's it. Maybe they're just like, look, the rest of our shit sucks. Yeah. That could be it.
So I met him that night, and he was drinking his whiskey, Coke, and I walked up to him, and obviously they opened up with Ace of Spades. So like 5 songs in, I walk up and I go, "Hey, Lemmy," and he's like, "Yeah, mate."
Not bad, Lemmy.
I'm Gizz.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, can I buy you a drink?" "No." I go, "What do you think of the band?" Finishes his drink, slams it down on the table, and goes, "Fucking shite," and walks out, dude. Because it wasn't even the bass player singing. It was a 5-piece band,
Right.
It wasn't even a 3-piece.
Did they try to do it like Lemmy?
No. The guy who had, he was like, "It's Ace of Spades, the Ace of Spades."
Oh, it was terrible.
It wasn't even like he didn't have even that gruff. Like,
Yeah.
remember, like we played, together a few weeks ago. I told you, like I love your voice, that gruffiness, that grit in your voice.
Thank you. Yeah.
When you sing, is fucking amazing.
Thank you.
And I love it. And I was actually, in the last few weeks, I've been listening to your podcast, trying to see what you're all about and what I could expect to come here. And you have a fucking voice made for radio, dude. It's just like, here we are today on the Ian and Gizz.
I'm a Walter Cronkite.
Walter Cronkite.
I should have been a cheesy. Well, welcome back to 92.3 FM coming at ya.
Ian down.
Ian down.
Next, we got
Yeah, I could have been that, or something happened along the way. Right?
But you got the fucking, you got a great voice, dude. Like,
thanks, man.
When we first got here, and I met you outside, and we were like talking. I was like, "Oh, dude." Like, I've been listening to your voice for fucking days, like, trying to prepare for this. Like, okay, what, what's up, E-boy?
E-boy, nice, good. That's a good callback. Yeah, that's old school right there.
So like I listen to your stuff because I didn't want to be the like one of those motherfuckers that comes in here and we're talking you need to sign up talk into the fucking mic, put your mouth.
Well, let me ask you something. Is that bothersome?
Yes.
It is bothersome
because
too?
I can hear you perfectly.
Right.
Like I did not know what to expect here. I thought we were going to be in the studio. I thought it was going to be a video. I thought all this shit, and I thought that mics were going to be on stands.
They usually are, but I'm finding I like this.
Yeah, I do too,
Yeah.
and it makes you, especially we're both singers.
Yeah,
and I'm always used to having that fucking mic. I want to be heard.
Yeah, I kind of like this instead of having the thing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I had it, I would, I'd be kicking back and and I would have my arm on it, like I do live and and talking into it.
Yeah,
but I always had it on my chin.
Yeah,
a mic's always on my chin.
Yeah, take notes, guys.
You know,
take notes.
Because that way you're talking into the fucking.
See, I was wondering if it's maybe it's more entertaining to the listener because it almost seems like
well, you guys are telling
they're different
because I know you're talking to your boys.
Yeah,
and there's some amazing stories that could be heard, but you can't hear anything when it's all the way fuck over here.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I didn't hear the fucking word, and you're like, "Yeah, that was so cool." What was? What? Oh, I missed it. God damn it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be on it.
So,
I'll be on it.
Yeah, definitely. Like put it on your channel.
People don't get it. Yeah,
and I understand. Like these guys, they aren't musicians or entertainers or anything. So you don't know. But that was one thing when I was driving here today, and obviously I'm 2 days early. But
no, you are correct. You're correct. Yeah, you showed me. You're right. You're right.
When I got here and you're like, dude, that's Thursday. I was gonna go home.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I was like, all right, my bad. And then I was like, wait a minute, I need to check that out because I put it in my calendar after I looked at it. I was like, maybe I read it wrong because I am old. And I looked and I go, see you Tuesday. No, fuck him.
Yeah.
I ready for you when you came down the stairs.
Well, either way, it was.
But you didn't even let me in the gate until I showed you.
I was gonna let you in. You were gonna come in. Well, because I was gonna podcast anyways by myself.
Yeah.
So it was great timing.
I would love to do this again anytime, dude.
Anytime. All day, every day, baby. For the most part.
Yeah. I enjoy,
most of the time. Yeah, this is great, man. Most of the time,
I brought you your first twisted tea,
bro. Gizzlazlo with the twisted tea coming in correct. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
I got the last drink. We'll close it out in the last drink. So Gizzlazlo, Wormwood. Thank you for coming in, man.
Can I mention all my bands?
Yes, please.
All right. So there's Wormwood from Los Angeles. Actually, San Angeles. We're from San Diego and Los Angeles. Screw Tape from Brisbane, Australia. Bad Advice from Leipzig, Germany. Graveyard Bandits from L.A. and For Sale also from L.A. I think that's Bad Town Boys.
Can you Google that or Instagram it?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Everything that I'm in is up on social media because I'm a band whore.
Are you good on social media?
I try to be.
Yeah.
I try to be.
I'm terrible.
I especially when into updates and I
want to be good
making people because every band that I've been in has a little bit of a following and I know they love hearing it and I've been doing this shit for over 30 years so
and you still love it.
I love it.
You love every second.
I love touring which I don't get with a lot of my band members especially it's like I was in the UK subs in 1999. I was in the band in 2006. They're fucking, 70s.
Yeah.
And still fucking touring.
Yeah.
We're in our fucking 50s and they're already complaining about it.
Yeah.
I don't get it, dude. I love the road.
I don't get it either, but it's interesting. It's you got to always understand where other people are coming from, and these ones I can't get it. That subject I can't get it because what else? That's a good experience at least, right? But, even if you're not a lifer, right?
I guess I can understand because like a lot of the touring that I've done has been that I've been blessed to be in a band who's established and making good money every night, and then I've learned from Kiss merchandise. Whatever I can put my fucking band name on, I'm gonna do it.
I like it.
I can sell.
Yeah, give me one of those shirts.
And these are promos. We
I like
gave you the.
I didn't get it.
No,
No, you did not, sir.
All right. Next time I come back.
Yeah,
I'll bring you 2 twisted tees and a t-shirt.
All right, sounds good.
And I'll be here Thursday instead of Tuesday.
You want to come back Thursday?
Sure.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I love doing this shit, dude.
Yeah.
I love talking to you.
Yeah,
because especially
this
after
was great.
listening to your shit.
It was easy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know we started. Did you push record? That would suck.
Red lights on, baby.
Oh, those are my eyes.
I got 2 red lights I'm staring right here. No, I get recording the moment I sit down, man. It gets right in there. But we'll be back in here Thursday with a couple of the boys. If you want to sit in, that'd be fuck yeah. That'd be awesome. Because
I'll teach them how to use a microphone.
Be like, so here's the diaphragm, right? It goes like this.
I think they went in a birth.
Yeah.
They don't get pregnant.
It's so true. Gizz, love you, brother.
Dude, I love you too, brother. Thank you so much.
You're awesome, man. I'll see you next time. Cheers.